What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You just locked in the hood politics where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay. Y'all already know on this channel we cut straight through that BS and get straight to the issues and the policies that hit us close to home. We talk about everything from elections to national debates, all the way up to political podcasts. We throw some pop culture and some comedy there every once in a while, because y'all know my motto. All politics all the time and you brain rot. That's why I do it, so you don't have to. We start each and every one of them off sending out our thoughts and prayers. And I want to put in our thoughts and prayers for all my patriots out there, man. We're going to keep in our thoughts and prayers the Gun 3 family. You know what I'm saying? Um, it don't look like it's good news, and it don't look like it's going to be any good news. You know what I'm saying? So we want to keep that. We're going to keep that family and lift them up in our thoughts and prayers, patriots. Now, as promised, it's time to go in, man. It is time to go in. This chick been stringing so many people along so much with so many conspiracy theories, bullshit. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about the queen of griff herself, Candace Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching this woman spiral for a minute, but what she's doing to Erika lately is not just messy. You know what I'm saying? It's full blown demonic to me. You know what I'm saying? We witnessing a full blown meltdown fueled by only one thing, in my opinion, and that's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? She got y'all out here thinking that she out here playing detective for justice after Charlie passed. Stop it, baby. Stop it, Candace. You know what I'm saying? You not Sherlock Holmes. You don't have your little sidekick running around with you. You know what I mean? You out here peddling all these Inspector Gadget theories about wedding rings and wedding photos. Like she actually, and y'all finna see, man, because I'm finna try to run through two of them real quick. You know what I mean? But this chick is actually on her podcast claiming Charlie took his ring off the night before he died because of wedding issues. I mean, marriage issues. Now, how would you know that? How do you know this, Candace? And see, these questions her audience don't ask her. You know what I mean? She literally counted frames on Erika's bookshelf like a level 5 stalker, claiming Erika removed their wedding photo from his office. And let me ask you a question, Candace. If what happened to Charlie happened to your husband, and you got back home, and you went in his home office and you saw y'all wedding photo, you wouldn't grab it? That's just a normal reaction. All this Charlie Kirk had a third eye and was a time traveler. Lady, I wanted to say something else, people. I really did. Because this how aggravated all of this has now become to me. I didn't want to start getting on this train, and I was just trying to stay out of it. You know what I mean? Because I liked it. I really liked Candace once upon a time until she just started flipping. I don't know what's going on with this chick right now. But baby girl, you not uncovering some CIA plot, man. You know what I mean? You not. You writing a bad fan fiction because you mad you weren't the one in that photo. And I'm talking about the wedding photo, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm renting, man. I'm renting. And I wanna flex for a while. I wanna flex for a minute. I do, man. If we could keep it hood politic real, family, we gonna keep it hood politic real right now. You know what I'm saying? Candace is acting like some type of side chick who was pissed off that she never made it to the main stage. Everyone know how she looked at Charlie. Everybody know how she felt about Charlie. You know what I'm saying? She thought she was gonna be the co-star of the movement. the first lady of TPUSA. Then Erika come in, classy, beautiful, loyal to Charlie. And then Candace get kicked down to the little annoying work stepsister. the little annoying work sister. Like she was talking about Charlie betrayed me, he lied to me right in my face. Cause you are annoying. You are annoying, Candace. Now that he gone, she tried to dismantle his legacy, harass his widow because she's salty. And it's absolutely absurd. Excuse me, I can't even talk. It's early in the morning, man. I'm trying to get it. It's early in the morning. It's like 7:23 a.m. I should be at work, but I got a court hearing today, and then look at everybody. Oh, hood politics. No, I'm not in no trouble, man. I got a case going on against my job, some discrimination BS. So we got some crap going on today at 9. So I thought I'd just get up here and get this out. But let me flex for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Because to say that Erika belongs in a police precinct while the woman is grieving, yo, that you ain't seeking no truth. That's an obsessive projection. That is an obsessive projection. You mad she had his heart and you only had his payroll. Whoa, say it again. You mad she came, got his heart, and you only had his payroll. But we're going to get right into this, man, because I can go on and on. But let's go.
All right, you guys, straight to jail for questioning at least Erika. I don't care who's mad. I really do not care who wants to be upset after this episode. Really, you will be wasting your breath. You can spend $1 billion on influencers because this is all becoming increasingly inexplicable. You are asking me to be an idiot, actually, and I cannot do that for you. Someone once commented beneath this show that if the situations were reversed and there were this many verifiable lies that Charlie told regarding the murder or assassination of his wife, Charlie would be in prison awaiting trial. And I actually agree with that assessment. We are way beyond coincidence. This is now a full-blown conspiracy. So welcome back to Candace.
Man, before we get back into this, man, who do this chick think she is, man? Who do this chick think she is? Explain that to me. Who do you think you are, Candace, that Erika owes you any type of explanations? And your little BWBs in your audience. I call them the BWB. What's the BWB, Jay? That's them box wine bitches. Forgive my French. I'm gonna try to keep it friendly. I'm gonna try to keep it family friendly. And I'm gonna try to say the word chick as much as possible, but y'all know what I mean. Insert whatever you want to in that word chick. Because they is feeding this beast, man. Them box wine bitches is feeding this beast, man. Them the desperate housewives who sit at home and finish that whole big ass gallon box of Franza or Fraza, whatever the hell that cheap ass wine is by 2 p.m. and live vicariously through Candace mean girl energy. Like this chick whole fan base have a collective IQ of a lukewarm grape. You know what I mean? They don't want the facts. They want to feel superior to a woman like Erika because she represents the stability and the grace that they'll never have. And that's just a fact to me. And it's an opinion, but it's also the fact to me, man. Oh, I'm gonna cook through here. I'm gonna cook. I ain't done, yo. Like, I'm pissed, man. This chick is stringing people along, man. I'm pissed.
Look, I have seen enough, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen enough. Erika Kirk should be dragged into a police precinct for questioning. Like I said, you can show me the person who disagrees with me on that after I will reveal to you what we can now confirm. You can show me that individual and I will show you a full blown fraud. That's the only people that would disagree with that assessment. I said to my team this morning that the amount of evidence that is now piling up, I would say against Erika Kirk, is almost akin to an NBC Dateline episode, except it's actually more simplified than that. Like Dateline, that show is way too complicated. We're effectively now playing a toddler's game of Blue's Clues. Now, for my international friends who don't know what Blue's Clues is, it's a child's program here in America where toddlers follow along a massive blue dog as he puts his paw prints on certain clues around a house, 3 clues, and they try to put together a picture in the end. What is Blue trying to say? Let's take out our handy dandy notebook and see what Blue is trying to say. Here's the mail that never fails. Okay, if you are an adult that is capable of basic logic, then I can tell you that Blue's Clues is probably not for you because it's not that exciting. It's pretty obvious.
But yet, that's the game you playing with your audience.
You know, discovering that one.
Like I said, the IQ of a lukewarm grape, her whole audience. You know what I'm saying? These chicks hate Charlie because he was a man of conviction, and they hate Erika because she was real. Y'all feel me? This chick know that her audience of BWB, that they are easily manipulated. And that's what this all is. She's giving them a villain so they don't have to look at their own messy lives. You know what I'm saying? It's bottom of the barrel content for bottom of the barrel people. Let's continue.
1 + 1 = 2 is a very elementary concept, and that's effectively what that show is. And we are now arriving at that moment with Erika Kirk, and I'm going to tell you why. So yesterday and last week, we introduced to you Erika's best friend for over 15 years, a woman by the name of Tracy Martin. Now, we were working off of a tip that Tracy may have been with Erika when Erika got the call from Elizabeth and Mikey McCoy, because they were both on the phone, even though that was never revealed to the public until later. Tracy, I am told, because she's privatized her public profiles, but I am told that she has denied that claim. Okay, let's assume Tracy's telling the truth and that she was not with Erika on September 10th. That's not even relevant to what we're about to reveal to you, because what Tracy cannot deny is that her daughter is indeed Erika's assistant. I've confirmed that. And I want to be very clear here that this young woman did nothing wrong. She's not done anything wrong. I'm intentionally choosing not to name her daughter because I don't want people to stalk her, to reach out to her, or to try to learn anything about her life. She, like I said, has done nothing wrong. And in many ways, she's just beginning.
So you don't want people to do to her what you are doing to Erika. Got it.
Her life, okay? She doesn't get to choose who her parents are, and who among us would not jump at an opportunity to go work with the wife of the CEO of a massive student organization like Turning Point USA? You would accept that job gleefully. That's a wonderful opportunity in life. So I just want to overstate here that this young woman needs to be left entirely alone, okay? Choosing not to name her. However, it is a fact that she was supposed to go to UVU on September 10th. I remind you, this is Erika's assistant. And it sort of tracks, given Erika's public admission, that she too was considering going. But remember, Charlie told her, home needs you. Home needs you. So she was instead going to go meet him at the next event, which was in Colorado, slated for later that week. Charlie did not want her to go to the UVU event because the kids needed her. Home needs her. But he totally wanted her to become the chairman and the CEO of the company in his absence, right? Like that totally tracks. That makes perfect sense. Anyway.
Explain to me why that don't make sense. If I build a company and my wife is right by my side while I build this company and something happens to me tragically and take me out quickly, who else is supposed to take the reins of my company? Oh, my work wife, which you thought that you was going to be that. No, let's continue. Cause I'm ready to cook this chick some more, man. I've been up all night writing.
But the reason that Erika's assistant and her mother, Tracy, Erika's best friend, told people in their orbit something quite interesting, actually. The reason that they told her that they didn't go is different from the reason that Erika didn't go, obviously. Tracy and her daughter told people that Tracy had a bad feeling. Like I told you, we've confirmed that. Tracy had a bad feeling, and so she stopped her daughter from going to UVU. This is now confirmed. It's a fact. So let me carefully unpack to you why that is bananas. The day before, as we know, Charlie messages a group of people and says that he is abandoning the pro-Israel cause, and he means it, okay? He's also texting people who work at Turning Point USA, and he's saying he wants Candace back at AmFest that year after the Zionist peer pressure to keep me off of the roster. He wasn't allowed to have me. Charlie's done. He is done. That's now a fact. He signals to his...
Listen to how she said that. Pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention closely to how she said that. As a matter of fact, I'll take that back a few. Listen to how she said that. Oh, he wanted Candace back and he was not allowed to have me. And Charlie's just done. Charlie's just done.
Actually, the reason that they told her that they didn't go is different from the reason that Erika didn't go, obviously. Tracy and her daughter told people that Tracy had a bad feeling. Like I told you, we've confirmed that. Tracy had a bad feeling, and so she stopped her daughter from going to UVU. This is now confirmed. It's a fact. So let me carefully unpack to you why that is bananas. The day before, as we know, Charlie messages a group of people and says that he is abandoning the pro-Israel cause, and he means it, okay? He's also texting people who work at Turning Point USA, and he's saying he wants Candace back at AmFest that year after the Zionist peer pressure to keep me off of the roster. He wasn't allowed to have me. Charlie's done. He is done. That's now a fact. He signals to his troops that he doesn't care about the money, does not care about the money anymore. He wants them out. He then has what looks like an emergency Zoom call with Rabbi Wolicki. Now, I want you to bear in mind, this is 4 a.m. in Israel. Rabbi Wolicki lives in Israel. It's 4 a.m., and he's going to jump on this call with Charlie, and he was just on this.
I'm up at 3:30 every morning, and
chat. He was on the chat 2 hours earlier before this call when Charlie said that he would no longer be bullied by Jewish donors who play into all of the stereotypes. That chat, that notorious chat, which also featured Josh Hammer, okay? Josh and the rabbi. 2 hours later, are going to jump on this call. And later on, after Charlie was assassinated, Josh and Erika, in a different time, to my face, they're going to say that that chat was really not a big deal. That chat wasn't a big deal. Charlie was just blowing off a little bit of steam. He didn't mean it. He never once blinked on his support for Israel. Now, according to Josh, that 2 hour later call, that was just because Josh Hammer's brilliant. He's a mentor. He was a mentor somehow to Charlie when it came to debating, and he really just needed some good talking points. He was angry at Israel, but he was just blowing off some steam, and then he was back and wanted to focus on these talking points. And so apparently he needed Josh Hammer, and he also needed this rabbi all the way in Israel who agreed to wake up at 4 a.m. his time to help Charlie with talking points to college students. It's not exactly doing some main stage event up against some big political player. He needs help debating college students. So never mind the fact, let's just park aside the fact that Charlie was known as a boy wonder for doing just that. That's how he made his name, debating college kids. This time, for whatever reason, he needed some pointers, and these were the two that were best suited for the job. Okay. What we know happens thereafter is Charlie concludes this call with Josh and the rabbi, and then he sends off text messages to his security chief, Dan Flood, also to Andrew Colvett, and he says to them that they are going to kill me. Who is they? Well, Erika wants us to believe that he was referring to the left, or maybe even an Etsy witch, right? Some Etsy witch who put a curse on him. Because don't forget, we were also told that the definitely not at all Catholic Charlie had a priest come over and pray over him as well after he has this debating pointers handed to him and texting people saying he's going to die. He also was not at all Catholic and needed a priest to pray over him. And by the way, don't.
That's not strange to feel your death coming on. That's not. Rest in peace to my man Rich. Now, back in the day, I lost a good friend of mine. His name was Rich, one of the guys. And right before he got killed, he took all his favorite sweaters and all his favorite coats and took them to his girlfriend and gave it to her. And when he passed, the EMT said, "This is the most peaceful look I ever seen on a person who's just been murdered." It's like he knew he was gonna go. So people have intuitions, people have feelings, man. Just like that lady. So we supposed to believe Erika should be put in jail because her friend had mom's intuition and it turned out to be true. Everybody know how it's been getting heated up between the left and the right. And especially how everything has been going down on those campuses, them college campuses. So all of this, she just want us to do, and he texts people, yeah, he probably had that feeling. He was very spiritual. So indeed, he probably knew it. Yeah, it's my time. It's probably why he told Erika, yeah, stay home. He probably knew. He probably felt it. You know what I'm saying? So don't act like this is some big conspiracy.
Don't forget, he also apparently had no fears the next day, Erika says. She has his phone, but we got a priest praying over him. We have a declaration that he's abandoning the pro-Israel cause and that he feels that he is being bullied and he's done with it, and that Jewish would play into all the stereotypes. But we are also told that he had no fears the next day. Actually, he went to bed and he was just excited. He was elated. He couldn't sleep because doing college campus events was so brand new to him that he felt like a kid on Christmas morning. I'm just going to jump in here and tell you that's a lie. Okay, no one on earth has done more college campus events with Charlie Kirk than me. Charlie was not bubbling over in excitement to go answer questions from the likes of Hunter Kozak. Okay, these events, people stand up, they're just trying to debunk you, and yeah, you do them. You're not jumping out of your skin to do them because it's your job. Okay, it's the shiny effect has wore off for Charlie Kirk. He was good at his job, and he enjoyed having the debates. He enjoyed cutting across the clips so people could wake up to what was happening on college campuses. But let's just stop with this absurd narrative that he couldn't sleep like it was Christmas morning and he was 4 years old. Anyway, we can keep with Erika's story though. Let's just stick with it. Actually, she's high on Charlie Kirk is high on life over a routine college event, and now he's up and pacing around the house, not in fear, just in excitement. This is like Disney World for him, going to UVU. Oddly, however, what we can confirm to you is Erika's best friend and her assistant did have fear for some reason. Charlie's good. He's excited, but they had fear. For some reason, Tracy Martin told her daughter, who's Erika's assistant, not to go to this event. They pull her back because Tracy senses danger. But if that's just mommy intuition, are we to believe that she did this? She pulled her daughter back from this event and she declined to share that overwhelming mommy intuition with her best friend whose husband was going to the event? That seems selfish to me. Are we also to believe that Erika wasn't interested in asking her assistant why she wasn't going to do her job? to work? I want you guys to remember, Charlie was assassinated on a Wednesday. So if Tracy pulled her daughter back from going to work or going to the event on Wednesday morning, then presumably Erika, her daughter's...
How do you know that Erika didn't speak to her assistant? How do you know none of this has been translated to Erika? Have you talked to the assistant? Have you talked to the mom? Have you talked to Erika? How do you know? And even if she didn't, what do you mean? Oh, that seems selfish. No, that's just my intuition. Look, babe, I think something bad is gonna happen at this college event, and I don't think you should go there today. Take the day off. Do it for mommy. Do it for dad. Just to ease my heart. I'll pay you whatever they paying you for the day. I feel like something bad gonna happen. I don't really like you doing this anyway, but I just got this feeling in the pit of my stomach, and I don't want you there. There's nothing wrong with that. Literally, there's absolutely nothing wrong with. And see, this is the problem. This is the problem with these low IQ box wine bitches, man. You know what I'm saying? These desperate housewives. This is the problem, yo. They need something. They need a villain. They need a villain, man, because they have nothing left going on. You know who she's talking to right now? She's talking to a lot of them protesters who's waiting on their shift to come on. She talking to all the little blue hair freaks who hate Charlie, you know what I'm saying, and wait for their shift to come on, man. I'm gonna keep a little bit into this, and then I'm gonna go into some other crap. You know what I mean? Because I watched a lot of these bullshit, and it's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about numbers. It's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. So she ain't gonna be doing a lot, but we're gonna go for another couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna switch to the other one.
Employer or boss would have been made aware, you presumably would have had to say something. Maybe the conversation, hey, what are you doing staying behind here in Arizona? Didn't I tell you to go help Charlie at UVU? Doesn't have to be some sort of a conversation? And if you're wondering why at all Erika's assistant would be traveling with Charlie, it's because she also doubled as an assistant on Charlie's show, and the whole gang was there. Remember? Charlie's show. Blake Neff's there. They're bringing amazing Mikey McCoy is there. Wow, kind of weird that she wouldn't tell her work colleagues, hey, maybe don't go. My mom's got a bad feeling. No?
Yeah. Now she is going to the movie sagas of Final Destination. She acting like this, like, oh girl, mom had a premonition and saw it all happen. Like, this chick is so disgusting right now. It's insane. I'm getting I hate making these videos right now. This chick is so disgusting to me as a human being right now, yo, that I don't even want to do these videos, honestly.
Or were Blake and Mikey wondering why she wasn't coming to work at UVU? How did this go? I want to know. I have all of these questions, but you see, I'm not a police officer. I don't work for the feds. And so I don't have a right to ask them outside of this podcast. Did she call out sick? Maybe she just called out sick. That's not what she told people in her immediate circle, but I'm just throwing things at the wall here because everything we're being told makes no sense. So did she called out altogether? Again, I'll ask the question, what sorts of best friend would move out of intuition to save her daughter's life, to protect her daughter, but not communicate those concerns to her best friend whose husband is still going to that event? Are we to believe that that is how it went down? And if the answer is yes, are we to assume that they believe we're idiots?
Who are we? It's just you. It's just you. This is you. You talking to a camera and a mic, and there's people out there listening to you, but it ain't no we. This is all You little disgusting little. I'm gonna keep it family friendly, man. But this chick is disgusting as a human being to me. I promise you. I promise you, yo. This chick is something else, man. And this is aggravating the hell out of me, bro. Like, who do she think she is? You just said it yourself. You're not the police. You're not the feds. You don't got the right. They can say whatever they want to say to you. They can lie to you up and down. That don't mean they had nothing to do with it. They probably just telling you what you want to hear just to sit your ass down. But you just so annoying, you won't go away. You like flies that's buzzing in TPUSA ear. Zzz. You just a little buzzing fly. And you keep saying we, trying to include your audience, your little box wine bitches. That's why they so enthralled into this. You know what I mean? They didn't launch themselves into this. Like, they all little Blues Clues. All of them got they probably, as soon as she said Blues Clues, they probably all got online and started ordering Blues Clues shit. No cap. That's how goofy and lonely these BWBs are. And have nothing else to do. They probably literally, now, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't put it past them, bro. I promise you, man. And who do she think Turning Point USA is to us, man? That's the disrespectful part. But I'm gonna get into that later, man. I'm gonna get into that later, man.
Erika should be dragged into a police precinct. Tracy Martin should be dragged into a police precinct. Her daughter should be made to sit and answer basic questions about this intuition. Messages should be shared, shown. Everyone should figure out how this happened. That's where I'm at on this. She needs to be questioned. Erika needs to be questioned. Because my dog Blue is leaving his paw print, and this picture seems pretty obvious that is emerging. Paw print number 1, on the day of Charlie's actual funeral, her and Andrew Colvett, Erika and Andrew Colvett, had an emergency 3-way call with Dr. Lee Trotter, the surgeon, trying to figure out how to respond to the public about why the 30-06 didn't pass through Charlie's neck. Erika allegedly is the one who put forth this 3-way call. She's on the call. There was no HIPAA violation here, and she is the one that suggested that Charlie has a Superman neck. And again, they are playing defense because I shared the fact on my podcast that the bullet didn't go through. Not only did not go through, there was no blood at all. Apparently, Andrew hit send on X to Superman neck, and we're led to believe for a very long time that was referring to, I don't know, something the surgeon said, which he didn't. My dog Blue paw print number 2, Erika lied to Glenn Beck about Charlie having not sent around text messages the night before to various people signaling that he thought he was going to be murdered. I have his phone. And then she said that was a mistake. No, it must have been on Telegram that he sent that. And then I confirmed to my person that had access to Dan Flood's phone that it wasn't.
Yeah, and you also admitted that it wasn't straight text message. It was on iMessage. So she said she had his phone. She was going through his text message. She didn't go through his iMessage. When she went through his iMessage, she saw that she had made a mistake. You know what I mean? This chick is disgusting, man. And she's getting on my daggone nerve, man. So we gonna wrap this one up, and then I'm gonna come to y'all with part 2. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and now I'm checking out, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. Stay tuned. I don't want to make them too long. I'm already at the 34-minute mark, so I want to keep it so I can put it on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where most of my people's at anyway. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I drop a new video. Follow me on TikTok at Hood Politics 5.1. This your boy Jay from Hood Politics checking in, and now I'm checking out, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. I'll see you in a minute.